Good morning and welcome to the news desk. I'm your host MtgJedi, and this is the Ishiyama, the immovable day-by-day fusion calendar. You asked for it, I got it for you. Let's go. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? I need to flip over to the news desk, but I was just excited about like a super quick little spider thing, and I need to start my next Doom Tower run this morning because, as per usual, we should not be doing anything today, okay? If you take a look here, we're going to be talking about the Fusion Calendar day by day. I'm very excited about this one, okay, for a couple reasons, okay? Number one, I'm back, all right? For those of you who didn't know, I lost power for almost a week last week. There was crazy storms in my area, like a million people were out of power for a week. My brother just got power back like yesterday or the day before, and I got power back on Friday, I think. But so it's been kind of crazy. There's some things that are really important with this fusion. Number one, he is getting some hype. Okay, the other content creators are hyping him up. I have not had a chance to test him firsthand myself because of these things. But in addition to that, my website is now ad-free. Super pumped about that. No more ads. If you've been trying to use it on mobile, go ahead, use it on mobile. It's good now. And if it's not, tell me and I will make sure that it is, okay? But as for now, we are talking about this guy. I have put the day-by-day fusion that you guys like up there, and this has everything, the complete breakdown. Here is the blank Fusion calendar if you just need this, and if you go to my website under the articles section, each of these are pictures so you can save them. It's very nice and convenient. People have said they like it that way, so I'm going to continue doing it that way. And it's starting today, but as per usual, just don't do anything today. Whenever I think about fusion events, I break it down into usually 3 or 4 chunks. The chunks are related to the dungeon divers. So, for example, the first chunk is going to be Dragon, Ice Golem, Champ Training with Dungeon Divers 1. The second chunk is going to be, with Dungeon Divers 2. You are going to want to do your Champ Training. This is the TLDR version of the Fusion Calendar. And then for the chunk 3, it's just Fire Knight and Dungeon Divers 3. Okay, so with that being said, I think that this is going to be a little bit of a challenging fragment fusion because you can't skip either of the summon events. So if you don't have 2 summon events worth of shards, you're not going to be able to get this guy, okay? Your only hope is to win the Champion Chase tournament, which if you're low on shards, you're already going to lose. So then, your only hope would be to win the Champion Training tournament and do the Summon Rush with the progressive chance. Now, these are theoretical. I don't know this for sure. It just seems like this Friday will be Summon Rush with the progressive, and then the following Friday will be 2x Sacreds. That's just a guess. If you have other information, put it in the comments below. Go ahead and let me know if you're going to do this fusion. And now that the website is ad-free, let me know how you're liking the day-by-day fusion calendars. It seems like we've been picking up in views on this. And so if that is the case, I'll obviously continue to do these whenever we have a hype fusion. Alright, so as per usual, do nothing on the first day. That's today. Do nothing. I don't understand it. I don't know why we have to do it like this, but do nothing. Then wait for tomorrow. Clan versus Clan is starting. You can do Dragon and Champ Training. And then on Thursday, you can wrap up Dungeon Divers 1. You can do your Ice Golem. Save your silver. Don't burn it all in Clan versus Clan because it's personal rewards. You have the Artifact Enhancement event that starts on Thursday. So don't burn your silver for points in Clan versus Clan. The first week seems pretty typical. That summon rush, I don't know. You can't use your extra fusions and whatnot. Like, you need legit shards. And this is just more and more of a reason that you should be running 12-3 Brutal, saving up those mystery shards. Saving up those mystery shards for things like this. So if you're a little short, you can pull them there. Next up, starting on Saturday. Well, yeah, you're going to start the champ training tournament on Saturday, and that's a pretty important one, because if you want to be able to skip the champion chase, you need to win that one. So if you have like extra energy and gems, but you don't have shards, you need to go all in on that champ training and win those fragments. Then we'll be getting into the champ training tournament is long, okay? It's like 5 days, I think. So assess where you're at. If it's winnable, win it. If you're feeling it, win it. You'll have plenty of time to do Spider and Dungeon Divers 2. Dungeon Divers 2 is going to have a lot of things possible and a lot of time for it. You're going to have an overlap with Dungeon Divers 3, Spider, and Champ Training. So if you're trying to win it, if you're wrapping it up, if you're maxing out the rewards like you should be, that Champ Training tournament's going to be spicy. I guarantee you the rewards are going to be good. It's going to be enticing to get people, moving and grooving on it. So I would pay special attention to that. Can you win it? Assess where you're at and go from there. Last week, if you can skip Fire Knight and Dungeon Divers 3, I would recommend doing so. I always recommend front-loading your effort on the fusions. That's the best way to ensure that you win, that you get the fusion. So, if you come over and you see, okay, well, I did all the things, then you can skip these two, right? That you have 10 extra fragments. You cannot skip that champ chase. I put a reminder on there. You need to do Arena 2 at the end. Sometimes that's gotten me in the past, so I'm going to put a reminder in there. And hopefully you should have enough silver. If you can skip Artifact Enhancement 3, that would be a good one to skip as well. Maybe do the Fire Knight, skip Dungeon Divers and Artifact Enhancement 3. Or if you miss something along the way, then you'll need to complete those. The last couple days, the only thing available is Arena and Artifact Enhancement 3, so you can run whatever you want to run there. Spider for extra silver, etc. You do have a couple extra days, and then since this is a Fragment Fusion, there's no rush. There's no rush. You can save to pull this guy whenever, as long as you get the 100 fragments. Now, if you're going to come up short, you could exchange them for High Mother Maud. She is an amazing champion, so even if, you made it to this point in the video, so you're at least considering doing the fusion, right? If you get a bunch of fragments for him, and you don't want to pay the extra money, because Plarium will sell them to you at the end. If you're like, I don't know, up to like 40 fragments short, Plarium will sell them to you. Assuming you don't want to purchase those, you can exchange them about 2 weeks after the fusions, 2 to 4 weeks. You'll be able to exchange them for High Mother Maud, and she's an amazing champion. But as you can see here, let's go back down here. I still do not have her. Where is my Mother Maud fragments? 49. I'm never going to get her. These ones I'm going to pull eventually. I'm saving those. If you complete your fusion, he will end up right here. He'll stay there for forever. Eventually, I'll be able to turn Yuzan into some fragments. I was able to get 25 extra there. And here's our friendly fusion, Ishiyama. Now, with this guy, I think the appeal is really just his multipliers. I like transferring the debuffs from this champion because that makes him able to clear the problematic things. Stun, sleep, sheep, that will all still work, but poisons, HP burn, block active skills, you'll be able to transfer all of that. We have some debuffs here. I don't really like this ability. It's fine. But over here, this single target nuke, I think this is where it's at. And then he's going to put block damage on himself. Now, there are a lot of ways to remove the block damage. So I would consider either putting him in a 4-piece feral, a 4-piece stone skin, or 4-piece protection, depending on what your gear will allow, alongside some damaging set. You know, you can put him in savage, lethal, all of that stuff. Damage dealers need ignore defense gear, okay? Personally, I don't like the look of the old guy. He's literally, his balls are on fire, and he's throwing his balls around. Okay, and for coming from me, you know that that's not usually the way that I speak. But what else are you going to say? What else are you going to say? I guess he's hiding behind me here. What if I do like this? Will he be not hiding? No. Okay. Well, you know, even if I slide myself over here, you can see, okay? And despite the misclicks that I'm not going to edit out at the end of the video, his weapon is very cool. I just kind of wish we weren't looking at his ugly face. Like, can we put like a samurai mask on there? That would be cool. Can we give him some kind of interesting hairstyle? I don't know, this guy, we're going to be looking at the back of him here, so that's not too bad. He's got the 2 swords, he's got the chain. The weapon is admittedly very cool, okay? And then let's not forget the passive. Whenever an enemy resists a debuff from this champion, the next debuff can't be resisted. And here's the thing, each debuff placed by this champion increases max HP. We don't see this very often. HP-based champions do not have a way to increase their HP. That's just how it is. But here, we're going to be able to put fear, decrease crit damage, decrease crit rate. So maybe he's going to be an alternative in Chimera. Maybe, okay? As I said, I have not had a chance to test him yet. I do like the HP in all battles aura. So you let me know what you think, and if this fusion calendar was helpful to you, please let me know that as well. Let's stop staring at his butt, okay? Stop staring at his butt. Anyway, that'll do it for me here today. You can use my website, MtgJedi.com, for all of the fusion calendar stuff. It looks like I have a burning aura right now. It's super cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys later on stream. We'll be doing takeovers live today. So if you have some time, come hang out. I'll see you guys in the next video.